Please join me in the review of Lionel's Great Northern NW2 Legacy engine, this one right here. It is shown in the Lionel 2023 catalog on page 40. And I am Herb Coach with the Chicagoland Lionel Railroad Club. General Motors EMD NW2 locomotive. The Great Northern Railway had 51 NW2s on its roster. This locomotive was powered by a 12-cylinder engine. These engines could produce 1,000 horsepower and weighed 125 tons. The earlier engines had short smokestacks. As you can see with the taller smokestacks of the Great Northern 161, it was one of the later production units. With this engine, EMD made all of its electrical equipment in-house. Prior to that, EMD subcontracted the electrical equipment to General Electric and Westinghouse. The NW2 designation stands for the following. The N stands for 900 horsepower, which was the rating of the original NC switcher engine and had a cast frame, hence the C reference. When the frame was welded, the C became the W for welded frame. The 2 is the second model in the NW series. The NW2 was one of EMD's most popular small diesel engines. The initial NW2s were made in 1937. In the decade it was made, 1,143 engines were produced. Engine inspection. Let's take a look starting at the front. The front of the engine is quite striking. It begins with the coupler. Let's activate that. Oh, nice. And then it has the step here for the brakeman. There are nice stairs going up. Good handrail. Nice 161. The coupler release is right over the coupler. The grill work in front is molded in very nice. I like this painting and with the gold accents. Nice orange, which is well known for the Great Northern. Big number boards. Nice headlight. On the engineer side, you can see the stairways going up to the platform and then over to the walkway. What's nice about the walkway, you got a nice handrail, and on top you got a nice grab rail. And look at these sanctions. These are add-on sanctions. The molded in detail is quite nice. The cabin doors are well defined. You have the ventilation louvers, and look at that, they're right underneath the smokestacks, and that shows where the driving engine is that powers the generator up front here, powering the wheels. Good Great Northern printing here. I like this green ribbon, the golden trim, the orange painting, and here's some white accent. And if you go underneath the engineer, you can see the builder plate. Underneath on the trucks, they're well detailed. Nice air tank. The filler spout for the fuel. The rear truck, well detailed. Then the handrail for the stairs going to the back platform. Always like the Great Northern logo. Great Northern did a good job in making this logo, and it's always sweet to see the Great Northern logo on these engines, and Lionel does a real good job printing this logo on the engine. On the fireman's side of the engine, you have the staircase going up to the platform with nice handrails to help getting up to the platform. Nice figure of the fireman. Good 161, and then also the paint pattern. Again with the handrail on the side, grab rail on top for the walkway. Truck detail, air tank, more truck detail, and the front you have the staircase going up to its platform, and then you have the walkway access. The molded in detail really highlights all of the doors and cabinetry that maintenance would have need to access. There's the ladder that you can use to get to the top of the engine with a grab rail, so you have a good hold so you can get to the top of the hood for any maintenance. Also like the bell, I don't think they spin it that much, but it can do the ding-dongy thing. On the rear of the engine, you have the coupler that's activated by the rear coupler, the platform so that the brakeman can use, the engineer and fireman can use a step to get to the upper deck and then go into the access door so that they can get into the cab to run the engine. And when the engine needs to go in reverse, they can turn on the light to illuminate their path. Nice windshield wipers. Looking at the top of the engine from the front, you can see the headlight, barely making that out, but you got the big number plates. You have the molded in detail here of this louver with a nice grab handle. This is the cover to the switches of programming the engine. To program the engine, you lift up this inspection cover and you have the run program switch, the Bluetooth switch, and the smoke on-off switch. Then you have the smokestacks with the fire arresters, a nice molded in plate here, another smokestack with the fire arrestor. Then you have the horn and the blinky light on top with the antenna. Boy, that gives the engineer an opportunity to communicate with everybody that needs to talk to him. And I'm sure he gets told a lot. Smoke fluid can be added to any one of the smokestacks. Take off the smoke arrestor, put in the fluid, not more than 20 drops, and you're ready to go. Underneath the engine, you can see the front coupler, the brakeman steps, and you have a fixed pilot in front, and the wheels turn independently without swinging the front pilot. You can see that you have the rubber tires near the front coupler, the pickup roller, the gears for running the two axles. The axle near the center of the engine is to pick up the power. You can see the drive shaft that is run by the motor in the center, and then the other drive shaft going to the back truck. Again, the pickup wheels for the back truck, rubber tires on the back truck, two pickup rollers for the center rail, and the gearing to run the wheels. The fixed pilot in back, the coupler in back, and then the steps for the brakeman. Well, let's measure the distance from knuckle to knuckle. We have 11 3/4 inches. From front to back of the engine, we have 11 5/8. From pickup to pickup, we have 8.5 inches, enough to get through switches. One feature I always like are these variable horn and bell sounds. Let's check out the bell. You do aux 1 and then the bell to change the bell sound. And we get back to the original, and I like the original one the best. Checking out the whistle, you do aux 1 and the whistle. That's the original one. I like that one the best. The beauty of having multiple sounds with the horn and the bell is that if you have similar engines, you can make different sounds and separate them, delineate them from each other. That's a nice feature. Let's get this engine running. First thing we want to do is get fuel in the tank, and we do that by using the reset key, and that'll allow fuel to get into the tank by the attendant. And when there's enough fuel, we'll be told that the fuel is full. By pressing aux 1, we will get sequence control, which will give us communication, bell, and whistle sounds. Lion Chief Remote. Let's go to work on that. Let's see if we can get something connected. We have the 161 right in front of us. Let's connect that one. Well, we are now connected. Go forward.
Going to slow speed.
Stop.
Stopping the engine.
Reverse.
Going in reverse.
Go.
Going to slow speed.
Well, it looks like we have it all together. Whistle.
Activate the whistle.
Ring the bell.
Turning on the bell.
Please hold. Get your outline now. Out.
Go forward.
Going to slow speed.
Talk.
Operator, how's the line up ahead? Do we have a clear route? Over.
Stop.
That is affirmative. Stopping ahead. Out.
Turn off the bell.
I'm sorry, I don't recognize that command.
Turn off the bell.
Turning off the bell.
Well, it takes a while, but we got it going.
I'm sorry, I don't recognize that command.
Reverse.
Going in reverse.
Whistle.
Activating the whistle.
Whistle.
Activating the whistle.
Go.
Going to slow speed.
Stop.
Stopping the engine.
Well, fans, there you have it. We got the Bluetooth Lion Chief control.
I'm sorry, I don't recognize that command.
Emergency full stop. Come to a complete stop. Over. Yes, sir. Emergency stop initiated. Go. Tower, we stopped. No problems to report. Over. That was close. Good work. Out. Dispatcher, miners applied. We're off to sign the register book. Out.
Well, our day is done. Thank you for watching. This is Herb Coach with the Chicagoland Lionel Railroad Club. Over and out. Go forward.
Going to slow speed.
Stop.
Stopping the engine.
Reverse.
Going in reverse.
Go.
Going to slow speed.
Well, it looks like we have it all together. Stop.